So Devin is your quintessential wild child, second-born son, and he always had an interest in car racing, so we got him to that. He was a young age at 6. He had 1-2 accidents too many, and so we ended up pulling him out and putting him to a much safer sport, which was hockey. Let the irony of that one just kind of sink in. So we were in Colorado over New Year's for a hockey tournament, and he was playing in a game. He took a hit to the head from a kid, hit him with his elbow in the head, and then he ended up hitting the sideboards on his way down. So he kind of had a little bit of a double whammy.
So what is key is that the moment that someone has a potential concussion, we want that youth athlete to be removed from the game until they've had a formal diagnosis from a healthcare provider, and then they can proceed from there. So we need a tool that is available and to be used on the sideline, on the field, on the ice hockey rink, wherever these athletes are playing. And this tool has a very high bar, because not only does it have to be accurate and reliable, it also has to be rapid. You need something that's easy to administer, something that's cheap, because there's a lot of kids that need to have this testing done, and something that's very accessible. And so one of the tools that we here at Mayo Clinic have validated is the King-Devick test. So the King-Devick test is a rapid number naming test. It's a timed test. It's a very sensitive measure for eye movement efficiency. And eye movement efficiency is a very sensitive tool that detects diffuse brain dysfunction. And diffuse brain dysfunction is what occurs when there is a concussion. So what we recommend for all the organizations that we're working with is that all youth athletes have a yearly baseline measure. And that means that this is a tool where they have to read numbers from left to right, all the way down to the bottom of the screen. There's 3 screens. Each screen gets progressively harder. The lines go away, the numbers get closer together. And as a baseline, we ask the athletes to read the numbers as fast as they can without making any mistakes. Then, post-injury, meaning if there has been an event that has occurred, let's say on the ice hockey rink, at that moment, if they're a little bit longer to get up off the ice, if they look like they're not right, if they come to the sideline and you know that it was a significant head impact, then you want to immediately evaluate that athlete.
So I knew that they were using it, and I knew that, you know, if kids took a hit to the head or appeared to have some of the symptoms, that they did provide the testing and stuff right there on the sidelines, just to kind of test them out and see how they were doing. Having a tool like that, I think, is it's a good determinant for, you know, a coach to be able to say, that's fine, you know, you can go back on the ice after you've been checked out by a medical professional.
So we always say, when in doubt, check them out. And so checking them out involves asking them about symptoms and then also administering a post-injury King-Devick test. And that's how we're using it as a tool for all of these youth athletic organizations.